What actually is a research? Research is a way of thinking. Research is either discovery of new facts, enunciation of new principles, or fresh interpretation of the known facts or principles. Until and unless you got some idea and you just keep it to yourself, it's not a research. You need to enunciate, you need to pronounce the idea in some sort of conference, some workshop, or by sending it to a reputed journal for publication. And then when it is in documented form, when it has been published, then you say that your idea is culminated into a research. At times it can be discovery of absolutely new facts, new things, new principle, new phenomena, or it can be a fresh interpretation. There might be some confusion, some misjudgment, some gap in the knowledge which needs to be covered. So already established facts are there, and you just interpret it. You just go for fresh interpretation of those facts or principle. That is also included under the heading of the research. Suppose like we are in this biomedical engineering, biomedical sciences, a microbiological field, and so you are working in the field of health. You might be a frontline service provider or a supervisor or health administrator, and you might come across with so many different questions. Like these days, and this is one of the most common examples these days, the coronavirus is spreading all over the world. It's this pandemic, COVID-19. It is spreading heavily. So if you are a frontline worker, frontline service provider, what kind of questions will come into your mind? These might include, how many patients do I see every day? What are some of the most common conditions that are prevalent among my patients in case of corona or COVID-19, the flu, low-grade fever initially, body pain, you know, these are the symptoms which might be most prevalent. What are the causes of these conditions? What can be, is this bacterial, is it viral, is it some environmental factors that are contributing to it? And why do some people have got a particular conditions whereas others don't have got? Mm, might be because of the immunity, because of the age factor. What are the health needs of the community? What can we do against that kind of that pandemic or that disease? What are the benefits of a program, this program or program to the community? If you have initiated some program, some awareness program, what are its benefits? And why do some people use the service while others don't? And what do people think about the service? We have launched a awareness campaign against, let's say, corona on social media, on TV, television networks, or anywhere else. Just you are pasting banners of these, using the mask. You just place them in on some streets. There are different measures which can be adopted. And what do people think about that service? How satisfied are the patients with the service? How can the service be improved? So many different questions might come into your mind about these things. So the next one would be definition of the research. Research is a systematic and organized method to finding answers to the question. Research should be systematic, it should be organized. Another definition, it is a systematic investigation into a subject in order to discover new information, a new fact, or reach a new understanding, or to collect information on a subject. Research consists of the prefix as re and search, which means again, to examine. So you are going to examine again something, some phenomena, some fact, some issue, anything, and it is going to be a systematic investigation. Grinnell in 1993, he defined research as a careful, systematic patient study and investigation in some field of knowledge undertaken to establish facts or principles. That's very comprehensive example. Burns in 1997 defines research as a systematic investigation to find answers to a problem.